Yo, what's going on, boys? I got to thinking about people's mindset going into the new year, and how many of us are still going to play the victim mindset of, well, it just didn't work out, or I'm lazy, or whatever else? How many of us have reflected on 2024 that have gotten our goals that we wanted down? Or are we just kind of, it is what it is? That's the mindset, really? It is what it is, right? We're not going to go and attack what it is that we need to go do. Actionable steps to our goals. It's one thing to just say things out loud. I know people that they just talk a big talk, but there's no action behind any of their words. So you can't actually take any of it seriously. I mean, it's just insane. And that's where I come back and say, be a man of your word. Because when you're a man of your word and you say what you're going to do and then you go and do it, people respect that a lot more, and you have more credibility than somebody who just says something and then never does it. I never understood that. Unless you're just like talking out like ideas, but that's completely different. That's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people saying they're going to do something and then not doing it. Guys, we can come up with 100 excuses, but we've got to figure out what is that drives us. A lot of times I find that it was women that would drive me, to become a better version of myself, because I literally remember sitting there in the dorm room in college saying, do I have to join every single club in order to meet girls? Is this what it's come to? And there's like maybe one girl in that club and there's already like 10 dudes surrounding her. I'm like, what is this? I hate that kind of like weird competition thing where like, everybody and it's just weird. And it's all drama and secrets behind people's backs. Like, that's why don't mess with anybody at work or anything like that. Not worth your time. But that was one of the biggest motivators for men, is girls and working out and just becoming a better, more attack mode version of yourself. At least for me, that's what it was. And so once we get married and have kids and everything, the testosterone and everything, the drive was in a rocket ship to space, and it just crashed. I'm talking like straight to earth, down spiraling. There's this guy who I know, and then he was doing good, and then all of a sudden, he got married and everything, and then just got big, got fat, and quit his goals. He was a pilot too, and he quit. He quit flying. Oh, I know I should go back and do this and that. You should, and you don't. You don't do your shoulds. You should do it, but you don't do it, right? It makes a lot of sense. Because it's not important to you, that's why. Because you can't take that risk anymore because you have a family and kids and stuff. Why don't you bring in the kids? Show them something new. I literally felt like it was my obligation to share with my siblings what it's like to fly, so that they can know for sure that I don't want to be a pilot, or that, I really do want to, and thank you for teaching me this now so I can get on this early, so I can learn all there is to know about it. That's why I always say, learn a lot about everything so that you can really know where it is that you need to be, where your mission is supposed to be. So many people wander through life. What is the purpose of life? Right? What is your purpose? We all have our unique talents and gifts. I don't know what yours is specifically. But we can find that by searching, soul searching, by learning new things. And eventually we can stumble across something we really enjoy and love and go in full on that. But I just find that a lot of people going into the new year are just not going to do anything different. It's just going to be another day. I had a guy at work many years ago just come in and be like, well, how you doing? I'm good. How are you doing? It was another day. Another day. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, another day? Really? That's your response? It's just another day? Wow. Like we're just like waiting to die or something. And I can't deal with that kind of negativity and energy levels. We've got to be like, guys, we're behind. We got to be pushing to next levels. And if people don't want to join you on your bandwagon, then they can be dropped off at the nearest stop and we'll pick up more people. because this is not going to be very good for you moving forward from that. It's literally going to tear you down. Because you are the average of the 5 people you're around. I do believe that for a fact. At least the immediate people you're around. And whether that's in person or not, your brain doesn't know the difference. It's who you're listening to, the type of music you're listening to. And not just positive, hi. Not that. I'm talking about actionable steps, actionable pushing yourself. Because you know what? If you can't push yourself, though, it'll never happen because you got to want it for you. You want that race car, you want to have that nice house, a nice girl. That your body is a representation of your strength, of who you are, of your discipline, of, hey, I don't have to eat I don't have to eat hot dogs. I don't have to eat, cakes every 5 seconds. I don't indulge in instant gratification. That I can be disciplined with my diet enough to know what to eat, to track my food. These are all important things. Okay. I think that's the biggest one, is that it's your body's like a flashing light, a beacon of who you are. The way you keep your room, okay, your apartment room, your house room, whatever it is, that is a direct reflection on your mental mindset, and what's going on in your head. Are you a disaster up here? Like, it's just totally out of control? Or are you in control of your emotions? And you can react slowly to stressful situations. You don't have to panic. You can just go in and be normal, right? That it's not a big deal. These are the kind of things that I always think about, and how I can become better. Just 1% better, man. That's what it's all about. Otherwise, we're going to have the same mindset we did last year when it's not going to work. So I need you to come up with, how are you going to do things differently this year? Because if you don't change how you're going to do things, it's not going to work. For me, I'm going to start making more videos. Every day I'm posting a video. I don't care if it's a video from here or one of my nicer videos from the Canon camera, or some sort of workout video that I want to start doing. I'm going to start doing those and get the Instagram rolling a little bit more. I feel like my life's a little stalled out with this Air Force thing too. I don't know if they're going to pick me or not, but I can't sit around and just wait either. My life is worth more than what somebody else says it is. If this is what I want to do and make these videos and to train people, then this is what we're going to have to do. This isn't about what some commander wants. I don't care. If they want to pick me, great. If not, great. I can't lose either way. I don't know if you guys play chess, but chess is a great game for mental, literally thinking. It's a strategical, but it's also tactical. And so we all have a fresh slate of a new game. How are you going to play your game? 2025 is a new game. How are you going to play it? You can do a pawn h2 to h4, which is the worst move you could do. Or you can start taking control of the center of your life, the center of how you want things to go. We all have a new game to play. Let's play it the best. And that's going to involve tactics. It's going to involve thinking ahead, strategical thinking, and a little bit of luck. Luck is absolutely bad play. So, anyway, boys, that's what I got for this video. Hope you guys are doing good today. We're headed back, getting some food for our meal preps. I don't know what it is, but every time I come back, I'm super excited to get back at it. To get back at what needs to be done. Not that I want to do. Do you think I want to do this? No, I love to just sit around and do nothing. That would be great, actually. Just take a nap right now. That's not going to happen. Because we're disciplined enough as men to go and do what needs to be done, not what we want to do and what we feel like doing. oh, I feel like just doing this. That's not going to happen. Women think more of emotionally than us. Okay. We need to be in control of our emotions and do what needs to be done, not what we feel like. If you were at a job and you just didn't feel like it, like there's a huge generation going on that's like, oh, I don't feel like working. Okay, you don't feel like working. That's all right. So what are you going to do? Just live at home? I know multiple 40-year-olds that are still living at home, and not because of a mental or like a physical problem, just because they don't want to do anything. Unacceptable. Get up and attack. Attack beast mode. Let's go. I'm not going to accept anything else. Unless you want to be average. Unless you want to be a normal person going into 2025 that has no ambitions, maybe for the first week or two, and then they're going to quit. They're going to be like, yeah, I'm good. It's not going to happen, right, for you. It's not going to happen. Anyway, boys, that's all I got for this one. And I'll talk to you in the next one. In a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities. And I'll see you in the next one.